There's a sound a house makes at night when it's tired. Not empty, just quiet. You can hear the hum of the refrigerator, the ticking of a clock, the way the walls settle in on themselves. That's where this story begins. It doesn't begin in a sermon. It doesn't begin at the hospital bed. It actually begins on my stairs here at my house. And I will tell you that though I did not ask for this experience taught me a lot. So sit back, relax as I share with you this reflection of pain and how the ache taught me how to breathe. So on those stairs, as I was walking down them, my knee gave out and I started to stumble down the stair. And so one or two stairs down, I caught the rail, somehow got a hold of myself. But in the process, unknowing to me, I had strained some muscles in my neck. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning the next day when I realized just how bad my injuries were. I woke up and tried to slide out of the bed to have the most painful spasm I ever had in my life. That pain for you, it doesn't always show up, but when it shows up and it teaches you something. It doesn't always show up dramatically. Like I said, I got up out of bed the next day, and as soon as I sat up, I had a neck spasm. It found this ordinary way just to sit in this space and take up all of it. For a day, I could not move my neck, and I had neck spasms all the time. It was horrifying. I would just be doing something just ordinary, trying to make sure that I didn't move my neck. And then all of a sudden, I would seize up. I couldn't move. It would be like this pain and this muscle had complete control over my action. I couldn't turn. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even think straight. I found that in a kind of stillness, one, by the way, that I did not ask for, I learned something because oftentimes in that stillness, it can be like a classroom. And in this classroom, the classroom of pain, it taught me something. I spent most of my adult life sitting beside pain, other people's pain, not necessarily in my own pain. It would be in hospital rooms or in grief sessions. It would be in silence that felt too heavy to name. But this time, I wasn't the chaplain. I wasn't the grief counselor. I wasn't the pastor. I wasn't a crisis counselor. I was just a man whose whole body had come to a stop because of a big pain in a small area. And pain can be strange like that. It humbles you. It reminds you that, oh my man, you think you're in control? When pain creeps in, it teaches you a lesson. It teaches you definitely that there's something that is higher than yourself. It teaches you just how small the world can feel when you're moving very hurt. It teaches you just how much noise you live in when the quiet finally comes. So picture this there. I remember sitting on the stairs one night, halfway up, halfway down, that middle place where you don't know if you're resting or tucked. My neck throbbed, but very slightly. My hand still clenching the rail, the same rail that saved me, that same rail that now hurt me. And I thought, that's life, isn't it? I felt a sharp pain in my right leg and something that caught me at the same time that broke me. I caught the pain train. And if you know what I'm talking about, the pain train can be fierce. pain doesn't just show up in your body, it lives in your mind too. When my neck locked up, my thoughts did too. Every twin sent a brain racing. It felt like it got worse. And I felt like, will this ever stop? And I realized something no textbook or chaplain manual could ever teach you. When your body's in pain, your mind forgets how to hold on to hope. And every time my neck seized up, all I could visualize were the place where my neck was hurting. I started catching myself in small spirals, thinking ahead to the next spasm, the next bad night. My body was hurting, but my mind was rehearsing pain before it even arrived. And that's pain, isn't it? Slowly occupies every acre of your thoughts till it is the only thing that you can see. And over about 24 hours, that's what it felt like. It took control and it doubled down. It lived once in my body, but also in my mind. And if I didn't slow down, it preached louder than any pastor that I ever met. So night 3, I remember lying in bed listening to the house breathe. Even the walls sounded tired. I whispered to myself, I gotta get up tomorrow. But what I really meant was, you gotta get a hold of this. You can't let this pain in your neck control everything that you're doing. It was a certain type of prayer that didn't even have words to fill in the spaces. It was the one that my body prayed when it was too tired to think, just breathing, just waiting, just exiting long enough for pain to pass. It hit me that I've been helping others to breathe, but I didn't teach myself always. I would tell other people to rest, but I wouldn't take time to pause to care for my own soul like I cared for them. And while mine was running empty, pain became a mirror. And boy, sometimes you don't like what the mirror shows you. Because I saw a man that was confused by meeting. I tried to figure out what all this actually meant. I wasn't no longer having spasms by this time, but I definitely couldn't just get up and just move and do what I normally wanted to do. It made me think that surface, yes, surface is healing, but exhaustion can be something that limits your faith. And if you run into that brick wall, it can be that mirror that tells you it's time to slow down. And that's when I stopped to ask God, not necessarily to fix it, but just, hey, God, can you be here with me? I'm not trying to avoid all this pain. There's nothing that I can do to stop this, but I just need your strength. I need that unmistakable strength that I know can only come from you. And in that silence, the pain, it didn't answer back, but it stayed long enough for me to learn something. So when I woke up the next day, that moment right before dawn when the house is changing temperatures, is starting to feel warm. That morning I stood by the window, slow, stiff, careful, and I breathed. The pain was still there, but it was quieter, not gone, but gentler. I realized I had been living at war with my body, and that morning I made peace. I told myself, you're not in pain. You're a person that's living through this experience of pain. So, my brothers and sisters, let me take you into this self-care pause. This part is for you, wherever you're listening from. Let's take a moment together, not to try to fix anything, just to pause, to find a comfortable spot. Uncross your arms, Relax your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it for a count of 4. Exhale through your mouth. Releasing something that you didn't need to hold on to. Do it again. Slower this time. Let the breathing move all the way from your stomach. Let your lungs open up. Let it rise and then slowly fall. Now notice your body. Where is it tense? Where is it heavy? You don't have to change it. Just notice it. If your mind is racing, it's okay. Let it wander. Then bring it back gently to this moment, to this breath. Pain, stress, exhaustion, they're all invitations to listen to your body, to your boundaries, to your needs. That's your self-care pause. Use it anytime the world starts spinning faster than your spirit can keep up. So as we close today, I'd like to share today's Benny. Today's Benny is simple. Sometimes pain isn't here to be solved. Sometimes it's here to slow you down. It's easy to treat healing like a race, but every ache, every pause, every pain, every sleepless night is teaching you something about being alive. You don't have to be fearless to be healing. You just have to be honest. So today, breathe differently. Take 5 quiet moments before you scroll, before you answer, before you give. Ask yourself one question. How do I actually feel right now? And whatever the answer is, don't judge it. Hold yourself in grace. That space. That's where peace begins. You are not your pain. Pain is just a country that you are journeying through. And just like every physical place, it has a beginning and it has an end. And you are the person learning to live through it. Take a pause. Breathe. Take another pause. Breathe now. Ease back into yourself. You're still here. And that's enough. Until next time, keep your heart soft, your light bright, because sweetness still matters. This is Marshmallow